foundation of transformative vision. One where diversity, equity and inclusion are not just guiding principles, but are the cornerstone of excellence at SRMIST. This year, we have redefined our motto and strategized our mission to reflect this transformation more truthfully. Learn, lead, lead now takes on a deeper, more purposeful meaning. Learn from every culture, every perspective and every experience. Leap across boundaries, geographical, cultural, social and economic, and lead with compassion, inclusion and an unwavering commitment to equity. As I stand before you today, representing a university that brings together students from all states of India and over 65 countries, I am deeply moved. Our greatest strength lies not in the sameness, but in the beautiful symphony of diverse minds, cultures, and dreams that converge on our campus. This is the SRM of today and the SRM of tomorrow. We have been doing extremely well in all the accreditation and ranking process, be it at the national level or at the international level. We got the highest NAC grade of A++ for the 3 consecutive cycles. Under NIRF, as on today, we have 2,223 universities in the country, and our rank in NIRF 2024 under university category is 12. That's we are the top 1% in the country. We have been doing very well in the international rankings like Shanghai, QS and the Times Higher Education. In terms of research, the Nature Index journal periodically gives out the institutional output across the globe. In the data that's available between 1st April 2024 to 31st March 2025, SRMIST stands at the 18th position in the country under academic category. And if you look at the private institution, we are at the top now. Now all these proves a single point: when we embrace inclusion, we unlock excellence. Education is the most powerful tool for equalizing opportunities, and we at SRMIST stand firm in ensuring that no talent goes unsupported due to financial or social barriers. In 2024 alone, we awarded over rupees 108 crores worth scholarships, reaching more than 7,000 students across the country. Our founder scholarship fully supports deserving scholars with 100% fee waiver, boarding and lodging. We are proud to empower tribal communities and also NGO-linked students through socio-economic inclusion efforts. Through our sports scholarship, we supported 394 sports persons with rupees 7.1 crores, recognizing potential beyond academics. To fuel intellectual diversity, we have expanded our academic offerings to 343 programs, including 128 undergraduate programs, 215 postgraduate programs in addition to our PhD programs. We are actively engaged with 1,000 plus companies who are involved in mentorship, training and providing career opportunities for our students. This year, our students have secured a little over 8,000 offers. Some of our centers of excellence are nanotechnology, e-mobility, immersive technologies, environment advocacy and climate change, 5G, electronic cooling, quantum computing, Center for Clinical Trials, Center for Autism, to name a few. At SRMIST, our innovation engine runs on diversity. This year, 36 of our scientists were named among the top 2% most cited globally. This shows both individual brilliance and a culture of collaborative excellence. We secured a funding of rupees 35.4 crores from different funding agencies to carry out cutting-edge research. Our 485 patents are more than a number. They are proof of our focus on protecting the translating ideas into usable solutions. In the last 5 years, we have incubated 42 startups with 12 exits, raising a fund of rupees 225 plus crores. We received a funding of 10 crores under BioNest to support startups working on low-cost medical equipments and point-of-care devices. We bring together engineers, healthcare professionals, biologists, designers, and data scientists, creating interdisciplinary synergy. This is what makes SRMIST a cradle of innovation, where diversity isn't a checkbox but a catalyst for breakthrough research. At SRMIST, global engagement is a strategy. Our semester abroad program has sent 252 students to 55 institutions across the globe, including icons like Harvard Medical School, UC Berkeley, to name a few. These aren't just academic exchanges. They are experiences that foster cultural understanding and diplomatic empathy. Meanwhile, we have welcomed over 1,000 international students from 65 countries to our campuses. Our students participated and won the Technology Infusion Grand Challenge competition. It's a hackathon at Latrobe University, Australia. And our students also took part in Hack for Humanity and won the first prize. Every corridor, every classroom here echoes with multiple accents and shared dreams. These students return home carrying more than degrees. They take back values of inclusion, dialogue, and mutual respect. SRMIST isn't just shaping scholars, we are shaping global citizens.
Secretary, Ministry of Health and Science, Government of India, and the Dean upon the candidates who in examination as recently held for the purpose have been certified to the worthy of the same. I invite Dr. Nitin M. Nagarkar, Pro Vice Chancellor Medical, to read the citation of Mr. Narayanan, Chairman ISRO, Secretary Department of Space, Government of India, for honorary doctorate.
Narayanan's journey from a determined student to the helm of India's space program is a narrative of relentless dedication, scientific brilliance, and unwavering commitment to national progress. With the first rank in MTech in cryogenic engineering and a PhD in aerospace engineering, both from the prestigious IIT Kharagpur, he has carved an extraordinary path spanning over 4 decades at ISRO. In his long and illustrious career, he has provided outstanding techno-managerial leadership in key areas of space transportation, infrastructure, and applications that benefit the lives of millions of our citizens. As Director of the Liquid Propulsion Systems Center for 7 pivotal years, and now as Chairman of ISRO, he has been the driving force behind many of India's most ambitious and strategic space endeavors. Dr. Narayanan has played a seminal role in making India one of the few countries with cryogenic propulsion capability, a feat that marks a milestone in self-reliance in launch vehicle technology. Under his stewardship, India achieved the 100th successful launch from the Satish Dhawan Space Center and joined the elite club of nations to accomplish space docking, a historic technological leap. He has provided inspirational leadership to landmark missions such as Chandrayaan 2, Chandrayaan 3, Aditya A1, OneWeb, and the upcoming Gaganyaan human space flight program, Chandrayaan 4, Venus mission, and the Bharatiya Antariksha Station. His contributions to LVM-3 and the throttable propulsion system for the Vikram lander were instrumental in India becoming the first country to soft land near the moon's south pole. As chairman of several high-level expert committees, he has not only corrected setbacks as in Chandrayaan 2, but turned them into triumphs, as with the glorious success of Chandrayaan-3. His recent international collaboration helped avert a potential crisis in the Axiom-4 human spaceflight mission by identifying and resolving a critical fault in the Falcon 9 launch system. For his outstanding contributions, Dr. Narayanan has been honored with more than 25 prestigious recognitions, including the APJ Abdul Kalam Award, ISRO Performance Excellence Award, Gold Medal of the Astronautical Society of India, and the 2024 Laurels for Team Achievement by the International Academy of Astronautics. He has received honorary doctorates from multiple universities and remains a fellow and active member of leading scientific institutions in India and abroad. A prolific scholar and thought leader, he has authored over 1,200 technical reports, 50 international papers, and several book chapters, shaping India's propulsion and space transportation roadmap for decades to come. Honorable Chancellor of SRM Institute of Science and Technology, in recognition of his extraordinary contributions to India's space program, his relentless pursuit of scientific excellence, and his inspiring leadership that has placed our nation at the forefront of global space exploration, SRM Institute of Science and Technology is honored to confer upon Dr. V Narayanan the degree of Doctor of Science Honoris Causa at this 21st convocation held on this day, the 10th of August 2025.
I consider this as a great honor and privilege to accept this honorary degree of Doctor of Science conferred on me on behalf of the 20,000 employees of the Department of Space. We all in ISRO believe that the contribution of Indian space program is a teamwork. So that's the reason I told I accept this on behalf of the Indian Department of Space. On this occasion, I also would like to thank, there are a couple of people responsible for me to stand here. My parents from the humble village, they gave me the opportunity to study. Then in a village, people never get a chance to study beyond the standard. So in that village, I was given the opportunity to study. So let me thank my parents and secretary. Also, I consider all my teachers, starting from primary school teachers to the PhD teacher, as God's only. So on this occasion, I also thank them for their contribution to take me to be here. All my elders and seniors, my peers in my office, I had reported 13 bosses. All were very good to me. Sometimes I was not very good to all, but then everybody was good to me. On this occasion, let me also thank them for their wonderful and outstanding guidance and contribution. My family members, my wife, Dr. Kattankulathur, is there. She had to, she is a PhD in biochemistry. She had to sacrifice her entire professional career for me to stand here on this occasion to contribute for the Indian program. Also, my son and daughter, who are doing sacrifice. Daughter, please. Dear friends, when it comes to this great institute, you all know the institute reaching NAC A++ overall rank of any of 21st. It started in 1985, it's not that. There are great people who have contributed, including the visionary leader, the founder, Chancellor. I have heard a lot of things about you, sir, and I know your contribution, whatever you are doing. When we got independence, 1947, 97.5% people below the poverty. And today, India has grown a vibrant, economically good country. And when you are bypass UK, and we are poor economically, I think lot of work has happened in our country. Another important area, if you take education as a sector, hardly 12% people were there in the first year. Today that has come to 79.7%. When we got independence, there were not many good institutes, no IITs, no IIMs, no standard engineering institutes or medical institutes like SRM, Institute of Science and Technology. We were not there in that type of thing. Today, the country has grown slowly. The growth in the academia is phenomenal. Your contribution towards that education sector is really appreciable. Let me appreciate your contribution in that sector. Coming to the next sector, you all know when we got independence, average life of Indians was only 32 years. 32 years was average life of Indians. Just 8 weeks back, the 32 years of average life of Indians has become average healthy life of Indians has become 72 years. Towards that, lot of people have contributed. Slowly, your medical department contribution is phenomenal towards that. Let me also thank that team for that outstanding contribution under your visionary leadership. When a country is growing like this, surely the political leadership, their contribution is phenomenal. And I know our Honorable Governor Maharashtra, Dr. C.P. Ravichandran contribution. I think as a governor we should not explain much, but we know. So let us also thank for your outstanding contribution, multiple capacity throughout your lifetime for the country's growth. Now coming to ISRO as an organization, ISRO was started in the year 1962, 1969. ISRO was formed. When it was formed, in the just 60 to 70 years behind advanced countries. And 1963, a tiny rocket was donated by USA, and we launched that. That was the beginning of the Indian space program. 1963 November 21st. And 1975 August 1st, we demonstrated by keeping 2,400 television sets across 2,400 villages of 6 states, and a satellite data, that data was given by USA. HSC satellite data was passed, and we demonstrated mass communication. And we were truly 60 to 70 years behind advanced countries. From that, last week, 30th of July, was a historical day for the Indian space program. We have launched the NISRO satellite, NASA ISRO satellite. The costliest satellite ever built in the world, and L-band software came from USA, and S-band we built. And the entire satellite was built by India, and it was placed in orbit precisely by Indian launch. And today we are on the progress into the advanced country. And the entire industry was so much appreciating Indian team for its precision at which it was launched. In another couple of months, a country which was tying rockets in old bicycles and moving in Tumba for launch, we are going to launch a 6,500 kg communication satellite built by America using our own launcher. What a significant and growth it is. So our prediction today we have launched 102 launch vehicle missions, 4,002 Saudi rockets, and 133 satellites. And 50 years back we were not having satellite technology. It was April 1975 when the first satellite was built with the support of Russia, and it was launched. A country which didn't have satellite technology 50 years back, we have launched 433 satellites of 34 countries using our launcher from India. And dear friends, if I have to talk about Indian space program, it will take a lot of time. Today, there are 55 applications: television, broadcasting, telecommunication, weather forecasting, disaster warning and mitigation, navigation, potential resource monitoring, and ensuring food security, water security. And in the Sintur operation, we have ensured through our satellite the safety and security to whatever possible safety and security of all the citizens of Bharat, whatever possible we could contribute. And great contribution is done. And everything is done under the guidance and visionary leadership of Honorable Prime Minister of India. Let me also thank him for giving the great opportunity to this great organization after serving 41 years in this organization. And today, a country which was moving satellite using bullet launch, rocket using bicycle, 9 places India is number 1 in the world today. Chandrayaan by the water molecule, along with USA, we are number 1. You know, we are having a camera in the moon orbit. The best camera in the moon orbit belongs to India, 30%. And Mars orbital mission, we have to travel 69 kilometers. And you know, traveling, you calculate, you all know, easily trigonometry, 0 degree, here it goes, where it will go. We have traveled and perfectly captured the moon orbit. Till today, India is the only country and first country accomplished Mars orbital mission in the first attempt. And 1957, Russia placed the first satellite Sputnik in the orbit, and they were holding a record of placing 37 satellites in a single rocket. And we broke that record, and India became the first country placing more than 100 satellites, 104 satellites, successfully using a single rocket. And Chandrayaan 3, you all know, August 23, 2023 was a historical day. And India is the only country till today soft landed near South Polar Pool and made every Indian proud. And creating rocket technology, that is the area in which I was working about 35 years. This technology was direct to India. Basically, the engine has to develop something around 90,000 km/h velocity has to add. The technology was direct to India. Today, Indians have developed 3 training propulsion systems, and we are one among 6 countries having that complex technology with us. Not only that, the second system will be developed. I was so blessed to be the project director and development chief. We have made 3 world records. 3 world records. With 3 entities, we have succeeded with 28 months compared to other countries of 34 months to 6 years. We have completed the development in 34 months, and a stage hot test using 5,000 kg we have done in 34 days, and other countries have 6 months. And I used to boldly tell this record cannot be broken by any countries even around 50 years. This is the world record we have made. And under the guidance of our Prime Minister, we are doing a lot of good job. Right now we are having 56 satellites in the orbit. This number will be increased to 3 times in another 2 to 3 years. And we are going to have our own linear program, and we are going to build a space station by 2035, 2047. We will be 2040. We are planning to land on the moon, taking our own human being to the moon and come back. So, dear friends, Indian space program is really one of the outstanding program. By 2040, we will match all developed countries in terms of all capability of space program. Now, let me also extend my greetings and congratulations to all the graduating students. And when you come out, really unlike the past when we came out, here a limited opportunity today, a lot of opportunities are there, and surely you can contribute in multiple domains to make this country as a developed country before we celebrate 100 years of independence. I am 100% sure with the visionary leadership of our Honorable Prime Minister, this country is going to be a developed country. Towards that, I request all of you to contribute. Let me pray the Almighty to serve the person on this great institute to grow to much greater heights, and also on all of you for a very happy, healthy, personal and professional life. Let me thank the management for honoring me and my friend Dr. Ravichandran on this great occasion. Thank you, Jai Hind.
Matter of great pride and privilege for me to present on this occasion of the SRM Institute of Science and Technology, a landmark moment in the lives of thousands of young minds who are stepping into the larger world with new dreams, new responsibilities, and who are going to face the new challenges with courage. And I am very glad to congratulate all of you on this day, the graduating class, for your achievements. This day marks the culmination of years of rigorous study, perseverance and determination, and your hard work. It also marks the new beginning of growth emerging leadership to the society. Let me begin by conveying my congratulations to all of you once again, the graduates and those who have won the medals for their academic achievements. Your achievement is not only a result of your determination and discipline, but also the support of your families, your mentors, and your own resilience. I speak not as a governor, but I also hail from a small village in which after I become a nearly 8-year-old boy, then only we got the electricity connection in our village. And from such a humble beginning, one can achieve new heights. That is the confidence, should be your belief that you can achieve anything. Never fear for anything, but you fix your target, you move towards your target. My humble request is that you must move at your own speed. God has not created everybody with the same talent. God has not created everybody with the same intelligence. But anybody can achieve anything by continuously hard working and moving steadily towards their goal. See, fatigue will come to everyone. We all know that Vivekananda is the greatest saint who inspired every man in the world, not only the Hindus. He has inspired almost the whole world. He also gets some time to this in his life. So we should always remember one thing. All the problems, all the obstacles are coming only to me, is not correct. All the problems, all the obstacles are coming to everyone. But what is the difference is we know only our problems and our obstacles. From outside we are always thinking, everybody is joyful, everybody is enjoying, everybody is successful. But we are only the sufferers. Life is not like that. Everybody got their own problems. How patiently you look into your problem and how patiently you are passing over your problems. That is the success story of you. And I am sure that Viksit Bharat 2047 has predicted and as it is targeted for India by the great global leader, today our great Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi ji, whether it is possible. If anybody has asked 10 years before, everybody will say, if we eradicate the poverty of this country, that itself is a big thing. But what has happened in 10 years, when you got a will, there is a way. In these 10 years, Modi has brought India from nowhere to the 5th largest economy, and now today we are the 4th largest economy. Soon we are going to be the 3rd biggest economy of the world without any doubt. How is this possible? What we are required is determination. We are now honoring the scientists of ISRO and the scientists of our central government science department. But I don't know how many of you have seen a photo. The most humble building, there cannot be any small humble building for any institution in the world. That photo is very clear. In a bicycle, one single person is carrying one small rocket at the back of that cycle in the carriage. That is the beginning of ISRO. Could you believe it? But what is ISRO today? ISRO is leading and NASA is start listening to ISRO. This is like when you determine, nobody can stop you. But what you need is lot of patience inside. You want to outburst your emotions. My humble request to you is never do it in the public. When you start controlling your emotions, your efficiency will get more room. Your talents will get more redefined. Your success will be very close to you. Vivekananda said, "Arise, awake and stop not till the goal is reached." This will applicable to everyone in every field. You must always decide what you want to be, and you must prepare yourself all the time towards it. Why the service is saying? The professors are saying institutions are having all infrastructure and it is same for everyone. But some are outstandingly signing in their career, whereas others are not. Those who are spending their time in the planned way, they will be always successful. You need a plan for your life journey. And you must try to learn as many languages as possible when you are young. When you become older and older, learning a language is going to be the toughest job. That is the reason, as I am the Chancellor of 27 government universities of Maharashtra, I insist on them that they must have one another foreign language in the university other than English. It may be a French, it may be German, it may be Spanish, it may be even Chinese, it may be Japanese, it may be Korean. But there must be at least one foreign language other than English should be taught in our universities. And any university student from the other universities can come and join in that class. You decided you want to go to Germany, then you should learn the German. We cannot manage with English in Germany. We cannot manage with English in France. If you go to Japan, most of them they don't know English. So learning a language will give you a lot of advantage. So I will request our faculty to provide the facilities for learning foreign languages in our campus itself, so that you can plan which country you want to go, or which country you want to do business, or which country you want to concentrate. That language you must try to learn when you are in. That will put you in the greatest advantageous position than anybody else. There is no alternative for hard work. You can say, sir, all of a sudden there are so many properties coming after getting a first prize of a lottery. But that may be very true. But how many people bought that lottery? That is more in number. Like that, sometimes luck travels someone. He will be going on rising and rising and rising. He should not be the example, or he should not be the model for your life. And you must see always, like our Bhai Venda, who started his career as a teacher. Now, how many students are there in this institution? This is, he has converted his blood into sweat, and because of that, he has achieved this. You must understand ISRO from a bicycle. After the failure of Chandrayaan, but unless Chandrayaan is very successful, the whole world is appreciating, because our satellite vehicle has not only landed on the moon, but it has landed on the south pole of the moon. That is the greatest achievement of our scientists. What should be your leadership? Your leadership should be always like Modi. Modi's biggest success, he never get disappointed with his failures. From his failures, he always learned something, and he will eradicate causes for the failure, and he always wants to move towards the success. On the day, so many of you may have been seen, when one of our satellite failed, almost all the scientists were crying. Modi has gone to the head of the scientist and he was patting him on the back. Don't worry, I will give you more money. You will be successful next time. That is what is leadership. We have to encourage the hardworking people. In spite of their failures, we should make them the biggest success. That is where your future leadership is lying. That is what my humble request to you, that you all must become leaders who will never disappointed by the defeats, who will defeat the defeat mindset. That is where the success story of India is there. That's why Devakulathur Vallavan has said, Manathikan Masla Naval, Anaikiran Avadu Neerakira. That is, the real morality and ethics are the spotless in mind, all else are mere bureaucracy. Success should not bring corrupt, success should not bring ego, success should not bring ignoring others, but success should bring lot of patience in you, success should bring lot of long-term vision within you. That is the successful journey of everyone. That is what you have to learn from others. You always remember that any small humble beginning need not be end there. Any small humble beginning will be the most successful journey, the most successful career, if we continuously work with a lot of patience. And we should not get petty because of our failure. And at the same time, we should not forget only, petty is a part of the life. When the sun rises in the morning, at the time it is decided, the sun is going to set in the evening. A day is there means a night is there. When you are joyful at one time, there will be sorrowful time some other. But we should know how to balance and how to take it both equally, and we should move forward. With these words, I am sure India is going to be the #1 world economic power by 2047, because the youngsters who are sitting here, they are more determined than the previous generation. They are more well exposed to the global situation than the elder generation, and the opportunities for these youngsters are much more than what we will get in our lifetime. With these words, I pray to God, God should give you every health and every happiness. Never forget, or whatever the hard work you want to put in, whatever the victory you want to take in your career, all these things are for one single thing, that you should be always happy in your life. My another humble request to all of you is that you never forget your parents. who have put all their efforts, all their staff resources for the well-being of you, and that's why you are graduate today. You are a well-recognized personality in the society, and you never forget your parents. That is my humble request. And one more thing, that as a daughter of Maharashtra, we have started one public movement that is no to drugs. You all should support, and we are going to open our half of no to drugs wherever you are. You can be a member and we can work together. With these words, I once again wish you all good success in all your new endeavors. God bless. Jai Bharat, Jai Maharashtra, Jai Tamil Nadu. Thank you everyone. Thank you. Jai Shri.
Venkatesh Subramanian, Mr. George, Rasmi, Ramesh, Julia, Kausalya, Vijay Surya, Rajkot, Subramani, Kartila, Abhinaya, Ranjita, Hemant, Sandamil Shankar, Anika, Christian, Shivaprakash, Saundarya Priya, Neena, Langlin, Kirti,
ஏற்றாதீங்கன்னா ஏற்றிடுங்க இது.
Pradap,
ஓகே.
Preeti, Prabhakar, Subbalakshmi, Eno Thomas, Civil Engineering, Mukesh Baskola, Mechanical Engineering, Srivastava, Chemical Engineering, San Daniel, Automobile Engineering, Ashit Mahesh.
In our profession, and shall uphold the dignity and the integrity of our profession and the honor of our university. We shall uphold and advance social order and the well-being of our fellow members, and shall devote all our energy to promote unity, integrity, and the secular ideal of our country. I dissolve the convocation.